Have you ever confided in somebody and you found out later that was the wrong person to confide in because they're telling your business? If so, this is the perfect video for you. Stay tuned. I'm going to teach you how to deal with it.
Cyrus, Ausar.
Have you ever confided in somebody and you realize that's the wrong person to confide in? They out telling your business, like they laughing at you, or they just playing you to the left heavy. It's like, wait a minute, why would you do that to me? I came to you at my lowest moment, and I believe that you were somebody that will help me deal with that emotionally. Now you and you hugged me, you shed a tear with me, you did all that, and then you gonna flip around and go tell other people? Why would you do that? I confided in you. I came to you. You mean everything to me to a point that I even opened up my deepest secrets. And then you gonna take that and you just gonna pass it out like Halloween candy. Just like, okay, let me tell you about Cyrus. Let me tell you about Cyrus. Let me tell you about Cyrus. Why are you becoming my PR team for my negativity? I don't even want to say negativity, for the things that happened in my life that I'm trying to confide in you about. Why? Then I started coming to this understanding. People need some sense. They need some sense of personal relevance. What do I mean by that? When you come into them, they can feel good. It's like a high. Somebody came to me, they confided in me. But then that high dies down. So how can they get a second hit? Let me go to somebody else and tell them so they can give a response back to me. You know what? Cyrus was going through this in his life. What? Cyrus was going through that? Yeah, man, he told me. Let me tell you what else he told me. He said this. What? Yeah. He was doing that, and they get high off of that. High. Then what happens when that high go down? They go to somebody else. Let me tell you what Cyrus did. And then if they don't respond strong enough, what'd he do? Oh, he was blah, blah, blah. Why you keep talking about him? Man, I ain't telling you nothing. Never mind. And they'll go ahead and hang up that phone. And then they be like, you know what? Who else can I go? Oh, here go another person. Boom. Let me tell you what Cyrus did. What? And they back high again. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. It's a personal relevance thing. Somebody got to feel like they're involved in something. They just got to have that feeling. So how do you get around it? You can get around it by paying attention to what they say to you about other people. Listen carefully. When you meet these people and you talk to them, what do they talk about? If majority of the time it's other people, what do you think they're going to do about your business? They're going to take your business and broadcast it out. Understand that. Matter of fact, overstand it. Don't just understand it, overstand it. They're going to take your business and they're going to broadcast it out. Because that's what they do. They're a vessel for that. They talk to you about everybody else. And even if you don't get involved, you just like, okay, yeah. Anyways, what was going on with the block? You trying to switch the subject, you don't want to talk about that? Just fall back and pay attention to them now. Now that I'm telling you, you may already know this, but fall back and pay attention. And listen to not only how often they talk about somebody to you, but listen to how much they talk about other people just in passing. Just fall back and listen to them on the phone. They be like, man, did you hear about so-and-so? Because so-and-so and blah, blah, blah. Their whole demeanor is talking about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So avoid that. Listen, this should be in the Bible. Avoid that. Pay attention to it and avoid that. Don't ever feel like, all right, I can open up to this person. No, don't do it. Don't fall for the trap. Don't do it. Even when they're being vulnerable. Even when they coming to you like, man, this is what happened to me. Just listen, but don't give it back. Because next thing you know, you're going to be out there. It's going to be broadcasted. I've seen people do that in tricking form. What I mean by that is, it was somebody I knew, that very intelligent guy. And he felt like this person was talking about him. But he didn't know where it was coming from because he has opened up to various people. So he told falsified stories to see what would come back. And then when something came back, he knew who told him. And that's the way he found out. But I'm telling you once again, be leery of those people that is like that. Because it can add a lot of extra pressure, a lot of extra stress, and it can put your mental health in a bad position. Thank you for taking out the time to watch this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to get a shirt or a hat or any of my books or my trauma transparency course or anything like that, you can do so in the description box below. Also, continue reaching out to me on Instagram. I truly appreciate all the messages, all the comments, all the topic ideas, all the one-on-one sessions that y'all reaching out to me for. All those things, I truly appreciate it. Thank you once again. My name is Cyrus Ausar, and my mission is to decrease depression and prevent suicide by boosting self-awareness. The goal is to be better than you were yesterday and apply that mentality every day, growing to greatness.